Howdy, I'm Wave Storm Tracking Team Meteorologist Ryan Hoke here with Hokey weather facts for the 16th of November, 2023. We're getting into that time of the year where it gets dark early and the sun rises kind of late here. We have limited daylight this time of year. But here's something to think about. Every location on Earth, regardless if you're at the poles or the equator or in between, receives roughly 6 months of total daylight and 6 months of night per year. The math checks out. And the reason for that is because it's just the distribution of how that daylight and night happens is what changes among the locations of the Earth. So like, for instance, the poles get 6 months of daylight and 6 months of night. Whereas here at the mid-latitudes, we kind of soften that out quite a bit. It's not as stark. And at the equator, they're kind of getting a 12 on, 12 off, sort of 12 hours of daylight, 12 hours of nighttime affair. And that adds up to about 6 months each as well. So it's all about how you distribute it. And of course, the sun angle is huge down toward the equator. Sun angle's high year-round, super warm down there. Whereas here, the sun angle is a lot lower this time of year and higher during the summertime. I hope that makes sense. Weather models are something we use each and every day. And today, as of this recording, we found something out about one of those weather models. So we're missing some data today from the ECMWF, which is the European Center for Medium Range Weather Forecasting. They are located, their primary office with their weather model in Bologna, Italy. It looks like Bologna, but it's Bologna. And they had a power outage today. So we lost that data, and that's really critical for long-range forecasting. It's not going to endanger anybody or anything like that, but it's something to think about because we need that data to forecast our 10-day earliest alert. So we were left with these two other weather models here. The GFS, that's processed by the federal government in College Park, Maryland. That goes out to 16 days. That's another one of our primary global weather models. And then the GEM, or what we call the Canadian model, in Dorval, Quebec. And these are all very important models, especially this time of year as we start to get closer and closer to snow season. I'm Wave Storm Tracking Team Meteorologist Ryan Hoke.